Nervous about the Sorting Hat's decision? Not at all. I've made it into Hogwarts. Nothing it says can disappoint me. It's a Muggle. Security. Dad, what if I get sorted into Slytherin? Albus Severus Potter. You are named after 3 headmasters. One of them a Slytherin, Dad. What about me? How many times have I told you, Dolores Dobby Voldemort, not to interrupt when I'm talking? There will be no foolish wand waving or silly incantations on this flight. There you are, Dudley, all of the movies that you star in. How many are there? 5. I counted them myself. 5. But in the books I was in all 7. Look at me. How are you the only student with glasses in the entire Duckin film series? Star Wars fans? No. Can't believe Palpatine had Shreks. Harry Potter fans? First time? Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is pretty like a warm fireplace. What we see. What Hagrid sees. Voldemort. Avada Kedavra. Harry. Nobody. Absolutely no one. The 2014 Haitian Quidditch team. Hey, let bring an army of evil man-eating corpse monsters our mascots to the Quidditch final. Look at them, Harry. The Muggles outbreed us. More mudbloods every year. I'm doing my part. Made 7 purebloods myself, but I am only one man, Harry. Unrelated topic, but has Ginny written you? The most powerful wand in the world. I must protect it once I'm dead. Perfect. Daniel Radcliffe and longtime girlfriend Erin Drake expecting first child together. Yera Daddy Harry. I'm a what? He pulled Harry's wand from his pocket and began to trace it through the air, writing 3 shimmering words, Tom Marvolo Riddle. Then he waved the wand once, and the letters of his name rearranged themselves. Mr. Tom, a dildo lover, wait, shit, no, said Riddle. Harry Potter video games be like. Okay, class, today you're all just gonna sit here for an hour while I send Harry Potter alone into the murder obstacle course. And 10 points to Mr. Neville Longbottom. Because I hate Slytherin and Thad to make Gryffindor win. Broaden your minds, use your inner eye to see the future. My outer eyes don't even work. Born to go to Hogwarts. Learn spells, play Quidditch, forced to, work, clean my house, wait my whole life for my letter. Hermione, I just finished my 1.5-foot essay on the Goblins' rebellions of the 18th century. The boys, immediately. Harry Potter was saved by a mother's love. More than once. Harry, cocktail? Professor, I've got you, fam. I let my kids name my Harry Potter character Curse Baby, and now I feel like I'm in a very uncomfortable relationship with Snape. Pay attention, baby, and you. I don't want to see you lose focus for even 1 second. How did you do that? Up! It's up, not you up. You dare use my own spells against me, Potter? She said yes. Is that Voldemort's wand? Oh, sorry, sir. I'm Harry, sir. Harry Potter. Molly, get this orphan out of my house. We can barely afford to feed the children we have. Me driving. Some deer in the road. Point of view. You are a teacher at Hogwarts and entered the headmaster's office without knocking. Sometimes puberty works well. Other times it doesn't. Then here's Lavender. Me looking at whatever kid they cast as the new Harry Potter. How dare you stand where he stood? Point of view. When Harry Potter finds out Cho is dating Cedric Diggory, so he takes that mother ducker with him to his annual meetup with Voldemort, and it all works out. So we know that the Elder One belonged to Dumbledore, he wore the Resurrection Stone as a ring, and he gave Harry the Cloak of Invisibility in his first year. This means that since Dumbledore was the owner of all 3 Hallows, he is Death. To further back this theory, who did Harry meet once he was hit by the killing curse? He greeted Death as an old friend. Can use magic to clean up any mess instantly. Makes Mr. Filch clean Hogwarts with physical labor. I act mature, but deep down a small part of me expects a Hogwarts letter every year. Why didn't it work for him? The Elder Wand. Read the books. Professor Lupin. Having your soul sucked out by a Dementor. Chocolate. Me looking at myself in the camera on Zoom calls. Movie fact 404. The iconic line, "Oh my God, I've killed Harry Potter." In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, 2005, wasn't originally in the script. It was genuine reaction from Matthew Lewis, Neville, after he realized he gave Daniel Radcliffe, Harry, the wrong kind of weed, directly causing the young actor's death on the set. The main character in the next movies was portrayed by Elijah Wood. So there's no wizard equivalent of elementary school. Their primary education is left to the parents. It was left to their parents' realization. And now, the weirdest part of Half-Blood Prince. Shine your shoes, give na. Fwoop. What the duck? Tonight, let's do it Muggle style. Oh, you dirty Muggle. Are we even related? No, not even cousins. Impure mutts. On my. Care for a little manual labor? Yes, I work for money. Now I shall work you. Dobby hates cleaning duty on Muggle night. Neville should have been the one to kill Bellatrix Lestrange. Harry names his kids after his dead parental figures. Also, Harry, let's name one after that weird girl I went to school with. Password? Caput Draconis. Your password needs to be at least 16 characters long, include at least uppercase character, at least one number, and at least one special character. Take child away from his legal guardians against their wishes to attend a school of which they don't approve. Won't let him take a trip down the road to Hogsmeade without a consent form from his legal guardians. You've got dirt near your nose, by the way. Did you know? Just there. When Dumbledore is willing to do anything to expose Gilderoy Lockhart as a liar. When Dumbledore makes students waste a year of teaching of one of the most important subjects. Snape is a jerk. No, it's just an act. Ho's really on Harry's side. It's a deep ploy to spy on Voldemort. Snape is a jerk. Did it never occur to you that this is in the hands of Sirius Black is a map to you? It's a map in literally anyone's hands, but go off, Professor. Harry Potter are Christmas movies. Get the duck out, they are Halloween movies. Werewolves, witches, ghosts. Mum's sweaters, Yule balls, snow. Pumpkin juice. Cozy family vibes. Why is the Ravenclaw symbol an eagle? What other animal would you want it to be? Oh, I don't know, maybe a raven? Bogsbarton students in the movie enters the Grand Hall with Allegness and Grace in the books. Be like Harry, he got invisibility cloak but never went into girls' shower. When you know that your red-haired bestie has a crush on your bushy-haired bestie but you just can't prove it. Harry's evil clone, I'm the real Harry Potter, shoot him. Harry, the only way to keep everyone safe is to shoot both of us. Hermione, aiming at the clone, the real Harry would never pass up an opportunity to unnecessarily sacrifice himself for his friends. Dumbledore giving Neville 10 points for standing up to his friends. Neville, who was literally trying to beat up the trio before they used magic to make him bash his head against the floor, then left him awake, immobile, and in excruciating pain for hours, having his tormentors referred to as his friends. Remus, eat chocolate. You'll feel alive. Severus. Several Severi. Do you know how I got this wound, Severus? I'll get you for this someday, Severus. You don't want me as your enemy, Quirrell. My lord, I completely forgot Nagini dinner. Soul-sucking Dementors are patrolling school grounds. Asleep. A professor is a werewolf whose condition is controlled easily by a potion. Real shit. When you download the wrong subtitles, but it works anyway. I can touch you now. Shaved Keanu looks like he's about to take 50 points from Gryffindor. It was because of your mother. She sacrificed herself for you. And that kind of act leaves a mark. Not your father's sacrifice, though. That didn't do squat. I got Johnny Depp. He's gone. Well, you can't expect him to stick around for the whole franchise. I remember when I first got Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, I picked the book up and it accidentally flicked to the last few pages and I quickly shut it because I didn't want to spoil it for myself, but I saw Ginny kissed Albus and I remember thinking, ducking plot twist. Cedric Diggory, Hogwarts band. Happily humming. Gardening again, Severus. Let's see if you have more luck keeping these lilies alive, shall we? You said you would stop making that joke. Molly Weasley preparing breakfast for Harry Potter. Ron Weasley. Reasons why Voldemort a good person. He loves animal. A warm person. Respects education. Cares about Harry's education. Tries to help Harry reunite with parents. Great at networking. Master of magic. Believed in DI projects. Seekers 90% of a Quidditch match. I've realized that I'm just the most horrible yardstick of how old everyone is for the rest of my life. People see me now and go like, oh God, that must mean that I am also old. Psychologist. The Harry Weasley doesn't exist. The Harry Weasley. Good news. They have some mature mandrakes for sale in Diagon Alley. We can save the students, learn what the monster is, and they won't lose 6 months of the school year. Should I go buy some? That sounds expensive. We'll just wait 6 months for Sprout's mandrakes. I'm sure it will be fine. Tell me, where is Gandalf? For I much desire to speak with him. He has fallen into shadow. So unlucky I wasn't there. I know the very counter curse that would have saved him. 10-year-old me, I'm never going to be those boring adults always in a bad mood. Me today. Save room for dessert. Vroom. Ron Weasley realizing he's been wanking in the same room as his pet rat, who turns out to be a 50-year-old bloke. It is not in the nature of a Dementor to be forgiving. That was my sandwich. Dude, it's been 12 years. Move on. Horace Slughorn when he realized Tom Riddle wasn't interested in Horcruxes for academical purposes. A 12-year-old Ron gave a lecture about blood purity concept being utter crap despite him being a privileged pureblood. Ron went against his own brother who asked him to drop Harry as his friend. Despite being scared of Voldemort his whole life, Ron yelled, "At Voldemort's face he beat you." Ron was the only person who remembered the house elves during the Battle of Hogwarts. Me and my siblings pretending we haven't been fighting for the past half an hour because the guests arrived. Harry, Piotr, and Ron Wasili. Severus, please, this is the last one. Buy your own cigarettes. Awkward kissing sounds. Hey, is that really how you kissed Cho last year? Clearly, fame isn't everything. Harry Potter books when Voldemort tries to kill Harry. Harry Potter books if Voldemort had sent Bellatrix to kill Harry. But that day Snape tried to kill me. No, I tried to kill you and I would have succeeded if Snape hadn't been muttering that counter curse. Voldemort. Wait, what the shit did you just say? I told my girlfriend she had the beauty of an elf. She dumped me. Apparently, I'm a Lord of the Rings fan and she's a Harry Potter fan. I bet he's thinking about other women. How did Hermione and Fleur feel as they sprouted wieners while polyjuicing into Harry? How to get past a three-headed dog? Avada Kedavra. What if the house founders didn't have such cool last names? I'm from Gryffindor. What house are you from? Oh, you know, Steve. Who are you? The boy with the round glasses gave me some coins. Hermione, bad things happen to wizards who mess with time. We can't be seen. The moment she sees her hair. Bitch, what the duck? I feel like all my kids grew up and then they married each other. I won't be hiding a fragment of my soul in a grain of sand on a random beach, but in a unique historical artifact. Like the Mona Lisa. It was because of your mother. She sacrificed herself for you. And that kind of act leaves a mark. Not your father's sacrifice, though. That didn't do squat. Dumbledore, the first rule is that first years can't have brooms. Harry, I want one, though. Dumbledore, LMAOOK, fair. The second rule is that no rules apply to Harry. Barty Crouch Jr. as Polyjuice Mad-Eye was actually the most effective teacher at Hogwarts. Change my mind. The beacons are lit. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. Who the duck are you and how did you get into Hogwarts? Me rewatching Harry Potter for the 100th time. Snape, I am the half-blood prince. Me. Wonder why girls go to the bathroom together. They went alone and Katie got cursed. Ginny got abducted. Myrtle died. Hermione got attacked by a troll. What everyone sees, what Hagrid sees. Here, I forged the panties you wanted. Only when you find true love will it shine blue. I know it's only our second date, but would you like to come home and do a Harry Potter marathon? Draco Malfoy. Buckbeak el Hippogrifo. Trick or treat Hogwarts. Take one. And no transfigurating into something else. Life is suffering. Grew this Muggle candy myself. There is no safer place than Hogwarts. Security at Hogwarts. Buying good brooms for talented students that genuinely can't afford them. Buying one very expensive broom for the richest student in the school who hasn't even played a single Quidditch match. Should change the line as soon as possible. Harry, it's you that has to go on, I know it. Not me, not Hermione, you, obviously. The movie is called Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, not Ron Weasley and the Philosopher's Poverty. When someone doesn't understand my Harry Potter reference, Muggle. My lord, I would like to join the Death Eaters. Duck, no. I once tried to kill a baby and you're even too much for me. Hermione, if Ron married Lavender. When your father gifts your team new brooms and you still lose to the orphan. Hugo's first girlfriend was Lavender Brown's daughter, Daisy. Hermione almost fainted when she found out. There's literally no difference. When you know that your best friend has a crush on your little sister, but you just can't prove it. To Harry Potter, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. Then, now. I love hanging out in groups of 3 because I can go non-verbal, they can entertain each other while I look at a tree or something. What if Harry just obliviated Voldemort and none of the Death Eaters knew it happened, so Harry just went about living a normal life? Voldemort was confused as to why all these people in weird masks kept trying to talk to him. Gilderoy Lockhart Potter, you are named after a defense against the dark arts teacher who taught me the most important skill I ever needed to know. I dyed my hair pink, Neville. What do you think? People die every day. Sorry, force of habit. Avada Kedavra. Harry, no, Voldemort's back. Harry asked me to bring his body back. Harry Amos Diggory, you were named after the bravest man I've ever known. He sacrificed his life for me. Now off you go. Make him proud. Eve of Rabbit, harp-string hum, turn this water into rum. What's Seamus trying to do to that glass of water? When you miss the train to Hogwarts. Hard to swallow pills. The reason that witches and wizards don't want war with Muggles is because they know they'll lose. There is bad in good. There is good in bad. Balance. A big heart requests a big body. Then here's this buy. Harry Potter book readers watching the movies. It's a total fabrication. Pure fiction, wrong. No, not a chance, no way, it never happened. The Longbottom family according to the first book. Neville's dad. Neville's mum. Neville's great-uncle. Neville.